Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Now Young. Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. And he'll get inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running pretty well, too.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing, Young. He'll find McMillan here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Young working out of the gun. Touchdown, Panthers. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30.
Khalif Raymond on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard
looking to put a drive together. First carry for DeAndre Swift. Bulldozes past him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Panthers' 47-yard line.
Here's Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. Throwing is Williams. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrill. And the Panthers are going to get the football back at their own 17. That was one I kind of saw coming, Charge. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll get to the 29-yard line going down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Young. This is caught by McMillan. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
Second down in the yard.
At the 38-yard line.
Ready? Hey, Monday.
From the shotgun, it's Young. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Loose inside the 30. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. And certainly a quarterback who has the arm, he also has the legs, Charles.
And haven't we seen over time these quarterbacks just get more and more athletic as they go along? We're not just talking about guys who can throw the football and stay in the pocket, but when they run, they hurt a defense.
And he hurt the defense right there. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Bears nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. It's Kyle Monangai here for the first time. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Fullback try and push the pile. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
Williams with a little touch pass forward. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Bears 7.
after the touchdown. Here's Santos to kick this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, play the kill. Tags here.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Ready. Jason, high. We're doing good. Tags.
3rd down, Young from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
Now Young.
38-yard line.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Monday, tonight.
Young to throw it. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. On 4th down on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Luther Burden, 70 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Santos now to add the PAT. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Panthers 17, Bears 14.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Right back to Hubbard. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Second down and 4.
Poker. Going 20.
They'll try to throw now. Young. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Young's got his guys first and 10.
That's good for Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Check. Here we go. Tonight. Easy. F-fly.
Young to throw it. That caught by Tremble. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's second and 1. Looking to throw, Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jalen Coker as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Panthers 24, Bears 14.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. To throw, it's Williams.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here trailing.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Luther Burden.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Santos with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
Bears 21. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
They'll give this to Hubbard running right. Powering his way forward.
And he's got this down to the 45.
77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
At the 37-yard line.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now here's Young.
This will be complete to Mechie.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
3rd and 5.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. To throw, Young.
This ball taken in here by Brooks.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jonathan Brooks.
25 yards for the touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Bears 21. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
They'll start on the ground with Swift.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
In motion, the tight end. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
There's a short one caught by Lovely.
7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Bears.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
J.C. Horn, really nice defensive effort. He'll get the tackle for loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
From the gun, here's Williams.
And Thomas has it. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To the air, Williams.
Eluding the pressure right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Khalif Raymond.
38 yards.
And the Bears have got it back to within a score.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Bears 28.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Here is Young.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Young. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown
On their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now it's Horn. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 49-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Young now. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Young off the play fake. That is caught. McMillan with it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. T.J. Edwards from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
McMillan, incomplete. Tyreek Stevenson on the coverage.
So the decision to throw out that challenge flag, a good one, as they'll get credited with a completion. Hubbard. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the Oaklands. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
38, Bears 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
There's no doubt, Blaine, that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Over the middle, open is Thomas. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Panthers' 38-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's third down and less than a yard.
Play action. Now Williams. Big.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown,
Colston
Chicago.
Loveland.
38 yards.
And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Santos with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Young will set to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Poker.
On the give, this is Hubbard.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, low here, low.
Young.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Young's got his guys 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
From the shotgun, it's Young.
They'll find McMillan here.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
At the Bears' 28-yard line.
An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard.
Now a give. It's Hubbard going left.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down at the 21-22. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
They'll throw out wide, complete to Sanders. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
7 yards. 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 7
Jatavion Sanders, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are able to add on to that lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it
just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And finally, he's out of bounds, but not before a great return. He's all the way inside the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw, Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
Got his man, and it's caught for Chicago. Touchdown. Rome Odunze from 21 yards away. And the Bears are back within a score. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So time here for the onside kick and then the 2-minute warning. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
As many games as the two of us do, I would hope that one day we'll be able to solve this riddle. Why is it on a hot day that one team has more trouble with the heat than another, and especially when you can't stop a guy running the ball?
You know it's September in the booth, though, when you and I have both removed our coats, and those were gone in the 1st quarter.
They were gone in the 1st quarter, and what we're watching now is a defense mentally giving in and sagging a little bit because they haven't been able to stop him.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Young. And he rifles one incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Poker.
Here's Young. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Still going. One man to beat. And he's going to score. Oh, my goodness. He returns it all the way.
Brought it all the way back.
This game is tied. Now the point after try for Santos. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
Makes the score Bears 49, Panthers 48.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Here's Young. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Young.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Intended for number 18.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now Young. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Young to throw. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. Down the right sideline.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of 55.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout.
First and goal.
And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Now first and goal.
Hey, Monday. Hey, play the kill.
Hubbard is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Edwards on the tackle. No gain
Now
on the
here's a
play.
timeout
Leads
as
to
they will
second
indeed
and
call it
goal
with 5 seconds to go
4-yard
and a
line.
chance with a field goal to win the game. So
Ryan
now this one's going to rest on the
Fitzgerald
foot
on
of their
the field goal.
second-year kicker.
A 21-yard
2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third would win it. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So a pressure kick there by the young man, and that should be enough to finish this one off.
Well, he's a second-year guy now, so he says, don't call me a rookie anymore. And I tell you, he's got a bright future in this league. And kicks like that are going to make sure he sticks around for a good long while.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This for all the marbles. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. The CD